So it's been certain time. We are getting connected again.
Yeah, true.
I'm really very excited, and it's good thing that we took this time, because in between this time I was thinking of a very important thing. Youth just start their career.
Yeah, true.
They have a first thought of where to invest.
Even I did
SIP,
that. When I did
mutual.
that, the first few things that came in my mind was get into LIC, start a
Right.
small mutual
Right.
fund, or get into an SIP. All the instruments that I know from my childhood.
I find people go for a secured investment where there won't be much money, or they wait for a longer run in their career where they can invest a bigger amount of money in order to get a considerably higher return. Isn't so?
True. Because when I'm getting into a job, uh, what the first thing that struck me was I know I'll not have a 40 years of career,
Correct.
maybe maximum 15 to 20 years. What after that? How to maintain my lifestyle after that? And that's how I started thinking. It was more of sense of security rather than affluence.
Right. Because it is private job. Right.
Exactly. I was in IT, so it's an evident thing. I won't be working till 60.
In the past few days, if we have somebody is looking at the newspaper, we have seen big time organizations
True.
laying off more than 10,000 of the dedicated employees.
True, true.
Now they're in no income. Let's say a monthly income of 1 lakh from an investment. What can be the possible solutions?
This is something blew my mind off. Because when I started my job, I didn't have this idea. But when I went to my pen and paper and calculated, I understood that the SIPs or the mutual funds that I'm getting invested into, if I even consider 15% return or 10 to 12% return for a tenure of 10 years,
Right.
I would need to invest at least 80 to 90,000 rupees a month to
Oh.
get that return of 1 lakh.
So it's so obvious, like anybody who is starting a new career from a normal job, it is impossible. Isn't so?
It's true. Because I couldn't do that.
So,
So,
so 85,000, like a person at least needs to have a monthly income of 2 lakhs so that he
Exactly.
can invest.
exactly.
So let's say if somebody is making income 2 lakhs, I assume he'll be at least near to 15 years of experience.
Yeah, true.
And
Though
then wait for
today,
10 years.
today it has lowered. Like if I do 2, 3 switches, I can have that within my first 10 years also. That's not an issue, right? But still, the amount of work then I have to do with my first 10
Right.
years, that's huge.
And after 10 years, the valuation probably won't be the same.
That's what thinks me about actually. So what I'm thinking today is a lack of my lifestyle. Might not be true when I'm 40 or 45 or 50.
Absolutely.
So
Absolutely.
I have no control on the depreciation amount of money.
That's one more important thing.
Exactly. So when I started my business, I understood that the investments that I did initially are good.
Mhm.
But if I don't create wealth for me,
Correct.
that too which I have in my control,
Mhm.
sustaining the current lifestyle when
Right.
I'm retiring might be difficult.
Oh, okay. So it is not just a matter of what.
True. It's when also. Correct.
It's a when also.
Exactly.
And even then, in an investment, quite practically, that is not also insured income.
No.
So, don't you think it's better to have something where I have control over myself?
I feel that. And that's why I chose my business also when I was doing pretty well in my corporate. That apart from what I have already invested in the market, why not create something that I have complete control of?
Yeah, I was behind the back of my mind. I was actually thinking the same.
True.
Like, okay, what the figures the advertisement are showing, that's enticing. But end of the day, I have no control over it.
So what would you suggest to the current generation, or like how should we think right now if we are planning something financially for our future?
I would be much more confident if I have uh, control of my finance in my hand rather on market.
True.
I think for me that is more security.
I think the same. Let's get into details in the next episodes
Absolutely.
with numbers.
Yes.